Well, you pitched yesterday, and we always like having you on your program. Thanks for coming back on A's Cast Live.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back.
So, how are things going in Kansas City right now? Because it looks like you guys are a group that's starting to get better.
It's been fun. This is a really good group of guys, um, all young, pulling for each other, and they're just fun in general. It's been a long year, obviously, but
Yeah.
like just ever since I got here, man, they've been really open arms, welcome, making me feel good, and I'm just trying to do what I can this last month for them.
What's it like for you being a veteran guy coming into a clubhouse like this?
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing's really changed for me. Still the same guy. Still open as a book. Whatever guys want to ask me, I'm always still trying to learn as well. And I think just trying to just adapt to the culture. Learning how they do things over here. And it's kind of hard to pass up such a beautiful stadium, also. So it was definitely one of my favorite stadiums.
Well, you know the situation we're in with the A's because obviously you've played against some of our really good teams. We're now in rebuild mode. What are the advice you give? Like, if you could talk to some of the A's players, what advice do you give some of these young guys as they're coming in and they're feeling their way?
Man, honestly, probably one of the things I could tell them was just to continue to empty the tank, but then just realizing like not every outing or not every game is going to be perfect. There's going to be games and outings where you don't do that well, and I think as baseball players, we're such a we're so competitive, and just trying to be realistic and just learning like we're going to make mistakes, but it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about our young guys finishing the season out. This is the longest season these guys have ever played. It's the same thing over here with some of the young guys here with Kansas City. How important, whether you're going good or bad, how important is it to finish that season to know what playing a full Major League Baseball season is like?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge because you learn so much about your body. You learn so much about um, coming in at different time zones and everything, and coming through the minor leagues up into the big leagues. Like it's nothing. It's not the same. Yeah, AAA you can fly and stuff like that, but in AAA you're not gonna fly from New York and come down here to you know California on that many time zones.
Yeah.
But it's definitely you learn a lot. Probably the biggest advice and something I learned and it's really helped me out over these last few years is just learning how to take care of my body. Like the treatment, investing in the Normatex and investing in the stuff that can help me recover has helped me out tremendously over the years.
See, that's what I was thinking about. Like going through your first year and you realize in the end how hard it is. Doesn't that also teach you in that real first off season? Wow, I really have to change the way I take care of myself, sleep, nutrition, working out to prepare you for that next year. Isn't like a year like this prepare you for what you need to do in the future?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely does. Especially when you so used to eating Texas barbecue, and then you come up and get some Kansas City barbecue, still the same and everything. But yeah, yeah, that type of stuff is a pretty big deal though, and that's something that they really stress on over here, and they do a really good job about that.
We were thinking about you in the off season because there was that great article in the Athletic about your family being rodeo cowboys. I mean, it's in your blood. Talk about your grandfather, your father. Talk about the rodeo. Talk about how big it's been inside your family.
Man, it's the first thing I ever did. I didn't pick up a baseball bat, pick up a football. It was a rope. My first picture is my mom and dad set me on a Palomino horse we had, and that was the first thing I did. And so I did that all the way up until I was like 16, 17. Baseball kind of got in the way, stopped doing that, and then now I just do it for fun.
Your grandfather, I mean, reading the article, he was buddies with Muhammad Ali. I mean, he was.
Hmm.
Is he still with us?
Yes, yes,
He's
yes.
a famous cowboy, right?
Yeah, I like to call him the Jackie Robinson of rodeo. So
That's incredible.
yeah, no, he's great. He's great. He's got a lot of stories. He's been through a lot, man. And my dad and them have so many stories. They continuously tell me about all the stuff he went through, and it's helped me out along the way. But just he's a true pioneer of rodeo.
So when your career is over, does it go into the rodeo circuit? What do you stay? Do you keep in the family tradition?
It's not even just keeping the family tradition. It's just like something I want to do. So once I'm done, yeah, that's the first thing I'm jumping right back into. I've already been taking the steps necessary to get it ready and do all that type of stuff. But yeah, like once I'm done, that's where you'll see me.
That's awesome. We're gonna have to continue this journey. I can't
Yeah,
wait to
yeah,
see
yeah,
like full on competitive.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give it a shot. Get back into it. I'll probably be a little bit older, but I'll probably try to hit it hard for like a couple years, maybe a year or two, and then if not, then I'll just be back home chilling.
Hey, great stuff. We always appreciate you stopping by, and good luck the rest of the
I
season. Stay
appreciate it.
healthy.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.